we got 13 people. We can still knock this goal out. I only need 4 more people. I know everybody ain't grabbed at that emoji heart. I need 4 of y'all to grab at that emoji heart. Come on, y'all. Let me get Facebook in here. I wish, I wish, I wish. I wish, I wish, I wish. Thank you, niece. Been blessed by my unhappiness. We got the phone. Hey, Press. Press, I know you just got in here, but could you please go in your gift gallery and help knock out this TikTok goal, the live goal? I need you to grab up the emoji heart, if you don't mind. I need 4 more people to grab up that emoji heart. Everybody saying, these folks don't know to have. Thank you, Press. I need 3 more people to grab it up. Come on, y'all. I know we're running out of time. I need welcome in, Restore. Welcome. Thank you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, good afternoon. You know your girl been on vacation, but at least somebody missed me. Restore and say, welcome back. Welcome in, y'all. I need 3 more people to grab up the emoji hearts. Come on, y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good afternoon, y'all. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in, y'all. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hey, Diana. Good afternoon. Welcome in. I need 3 more people to knock out that emoji. I need y'all to go. Hey, Monique. Welcome in. I need 3 more people to grab up that emoji heart. Please go in there. Welcome in. Welcome in. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Monique. I need 3 more people to grab that emoji heart, y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need 2 more people to grab that emoji heart. Welcome in, welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Welcome in. Listen, today's topic is going to be decisions. We're going to talk about that, and we also going to talk about school. We're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about school, because y'all know it's time to get ready to go back to school. Let's get in here. Let's get it crunk. Welcome in. Today's topic is the decisions. And some of us make decisions that it affects everybody. Let me clean my screen over there. It affects everybody. While people be feeling like they make a decision, it only affects them. No, decisions. Decision. Welcome in, Facebook. Whoever you is, I see somebody watching, but I don't know who you are. Welcome in, welcome in. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope y'all had a great afternoon. It's Tuesday. For y'all hardworking people that's already out there working, y'all know y'all girl is an educator and we on vacation. So we got a few more. I got like 2.5 more weeks. Listen, thank y'all to everybody that's been going and purchasing my stuff from the Amazon. I think I see the Pretty Brown click. Y'all love me in real time. Thank y'all for already purchasing the stuff. Listen, when I go back to work, I'm going to be able to open that box because a Pretty Brown click already ordering stuff from the Amazon wish list. Y'all want to make sure y'all teacher go back. Good afternoon. Y'all want to make sure y'all teacher go back already prepared. And listen, it's going to be cute once I put it all together. So I'm thanking everybody already who's already decided. And if you haven't, and if you want to, go ahead and purchase stuff off the wish list for me to go back to work. The Pretty Brown click. It's called Pretty Brown Teachers Wish List. Welcome in, welcome in. Yes, girl, the Bahamas was, listen, I didn't want to come back. The Bahamas was so beautiful. Shout out to all my people in the Bahamas. Like, oh my God, I had so much fun in the Bahamas. Like, I did not want to come back. Like, my mind was at peace. I was like, and I was on cloud 9. Y'all, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get this money by tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out how I can retire right now. I need to be in retirement mode. I need to be able, welcome in, welcome in, Maddie. I need to retire. I need to retire. I'm trying to figure out how I can get this money by tomorrow. I can retire and I can have me a home out there in the Bahamas so I can go whenever I want to go to the Bahamas and chill on the beach, kick my feet up. I need to know. Y'all let me know how I get this money by tomorrow. I need to know. Today's topic is decisions. Come on in, come on in, welcome in. Oh my gosh, Monique. It is beautiful. What I tell you, it is beautiful in the Bahamas. You hear what I say? I need to retire so that can be my second home, and I need to be able to go whenever I want to go and just go lay on the beach just to look at the blue waters and come back to the States. I got to figure out how to get this money, y'all. I need to retire. But until then, welcome back, welcome back. Shout out to everybody that's joining me today. That shine your girl out that realized I was gone for a few days. Well, listen, let me go ahead and give out my disclaimers before we can get started. When you come on, understand something. The beach is more than nice. It's immaculate. Do you hear me? That girl, we can talk about that beach forever and a day. Like, I've always wanted to go. I had homegirls that already been. It was my first time, y'all, going out the country. And when I tell you, that beach is so beautiful, OMG. But listen, that thing make you rethink the choices that you don't make, decisions. We gonna talk about it. When you come in, understand this is my live. You will not be rude, disrespectful. You will not attack nobody. You will not attack me. I need you to understand I'm saved in real life. I'm not just saved for the internet. So if I want to talk about Jesus, I can talk about Jesus. If I want to talk about Jehovah, I can talk about Jehovah. If I want to talk about Jireh, I'll talk about Jireh. If I want to talk about God, I can talk about him because this is my life. If you are an atheist or you don't believe in God or you're angry with God because you prayed about something and it did not come to pass, and right now you don't want to hear about God, baby, this might not be the live for you. When you come onto my live, understand something. I don't like religious people. I like people that have a relationship with God, that understand we can't put you in no heaven and hell. Welcome in. I need you to understand, like, I'm saved, but I can't put you in heaven or hell. But if you don't want to talk about Jesus, because, baby, I might get to praying for somebody, speaking in tongues. I might get to going to scripture on somebody. So if that's not something that you want to hear, baby, this ain't the live for you. When you come on my live, I ask that you support the live. Tap the screen, share it out. Let them know your girl is here. Everybody in the chat, put hashtag FYP. If you can, give me the popular vote. Push me out to the FYP. Let them know that your girl let them know that your girl is live. When you come on here, if you be rude, disrespectful, distasteful, attack me, like, we can go back and forth, but after a while, I'm going to let you know, listen, hold it. And if you can't act right, baby, you're going to be blessed and you're going to be blocked today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. When you come in the live, understand something. I like engagement. I like for you to engage. The gifts are extra. If you feel it in your heart to gift me, it is extra. It is not mandatory. But tapping the screen and pushing me out so you don't be a gatekeeper, that is mandatory. I ask that you come in and settle down. Get your pen and pencil. You might want to take notes. It depends on how you feeling about my live. If you are new here, put a yellow heart so we can welcome you in. Welcome in to any of my first time viewers. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Oh, thank you, Love Monique. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in to all my first time visitors. If it's your first time, put a yellow heart. Let your girl know so we can shout you out. If y'all don't mind, shout out to anybody that's first time. Let me know where you repping from so I can shout you out. Other than that, let's get ready to pray so that we can, get ready to have our discussion. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Repenting of my sin, Lord Jesus, I come to you humbly. Thank you in advance for choosing me to be the person you chose to speak to your people. Lord, cover me from the top of my head to the sole of my feet. I plead the blood of Jesus over the airways, over my home, over my husband, over my son. I plead the blood of Jesus over everybody that's watching. I cancel any following spirits, any monitoring spirits, any jumping spirits, anything not sent by you, anything that or anybody that want to cause this chaos or be toxic or want to go back and forth. Lord, I ask you to humble their spirits, and they can stay and they can watch as long as they're humble, because there might be a word from you through me to them, and speak to your people and let them know that you can use anybody to get a word, a message, something that they need to hear. You don't have no respectable person. Lord, you know the needs of everybody on this live. Lord, do what only you can do. Lord, creating me a clean heart so I don't bleed on your people. Creating those that are listening a clean heart so they're open to receive whatever word you have from you to me to them. Lord, have thy own way. In Jesus' name, amen. Let's get ready to live. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Listen, decisions. Hey, Elisa, welcome in, welcome in. Listen, we make decisions all the time, and sometimes we make decisions and we tend to forget that the decisions that we make don't always automatically just affect us. It affects everybody attached to you, especially when you are a parent, especially when you are a single mother. When you make a decision that's going to affect your children, you sometimes tend to forget that if I make this decision, or if I get in this relationship, or if I say we moving over here, or I don't pay a bill, or I don't cook a meal, or I take my frustration out, or I'm not with your daddy anymore. Like, certain things affect our children more than we would want to admit. And sometimes we tend to forget that when we make a decision, it don't just affect us. Even though, you got some people that'll jump down your throat. Oh, mind your business. Don't worry about me. This is my decision. But you making a mess of your life, or the decision that you make is going to cause a ripple effect. And it's going to be certain ones that's going to have to pick you up when you fall down. And it ain't nothing wrong with you bumping your head on a few sticks in order for you to get it to understand if you continue down that road, because I ain't never seen a road that ain't had no end. But if you continue down that road, continue making those decisions, continue to make them choices, it's going to affect not just you, it's going to affect your whole entire world. And sometimes we cause our whole entire world to be turned upside down, and then we tend to get mad when it's raining outside, and we like, oh, it's God's fault. It's my upbringing fault. My baby daddy not being here fault. Him not paying the child support fault. It's, oh, my mama cheated and left me. It's everybody's fault. But we never tend to look in the mirror and take accountability for the choices that we make, the decisions that we make. And some of us tend to always blame everybody else. But I need you to take some time out and look in the mirror and really, really look at yourself and look at the decisions that you make, because it don't just affect you, it affects your whole entire life. You go to bed on top of the world, wake up in the bed, the world is on top of you. You went to bed last night, you was chaotic, you was arguing, you was rude, you were disrespectful. You went to bed last night, you didn't pay that car note, you didn't pay your rent, you didn't pay your light bill. You went to bed last night, you didn't all summer, you knew school was coming. Now the closer it get to school, now you mad with everybody because you're trying to figure out how you gonna get them kids school clothes when you had a decision to make. You could have made better choices. How long are you gonna be in that position before you get it in your head? Nobody ain't coming to save you. You got to save yourself. People tend to think that everybody's going to save them. Nobody's coming to save you. You got to put it in your mind that you in this thing by yourself. You got to put it in your mind that you don't need nobody else. And anybody that helps you is extra, because don't nobody got to help you. How some of y'all think in y'all mind, oh, that's my mama, she got to help me. Oh, that's my daddy, he got to help me. That's my sister, she got it. That's my brother. Don't nobody have to help you. If anybody helps you, it's because they want to help you, because they don't want to see you hit rock bottom when you got them children. Then some of y'all be hollering about, I want to be in a relationship. You get in a relationship, you don't take your time, you don't get to know the person that you get in a relationship with, and then when it don't come out to be the man or the woman you want him to be or her to be, then you mad at all the men in the whole entire world. No, baby, you got to be mad at the men that you choose. You got to be mad at the women that you choose. You got to tell yourself, it was my fault that man handled me like he handled me. People can't do what you don't allow them to do. You allow one thing to go by and you don't address it, then it's a problem. But it don't seem to be a problem with you. It's everybody else's fault. You got to get it in your mind that it's you against the world. Even if you got a whole safety net, you got to always tell yourself, it's me against the world. Don't nobody got to help me. Don't nobody got to do nothing for me unless I'm really in dire need. Some of y'all look at y'all mothers, the older women, as if they don't get tired. Just because your mama watch your children, just because your mama has your back, just because your mama, you can call her in the midnight hour, just because you can call her and she gonna pick up, that don't mean that you need to make decisions that will require you to be calling her late in the midnight hour. Some of y'all are so selfish and arrogant. Y'all think, oh, my mama gonna always be here. All I gotta do is call my mama. Oh, my mama gonna pick up the pieces. And the moment your mama say, baby, I'm tired, mama need a break, mama need to breathe, mama need just some time to herself, now you got an attitude and now you walking around here. Have you ever been in a situation where somebody in the family mad at their mama because they feel like, oh, my mama don't turn her back on me? You mad with your mama because your mama said, I am not watching these kids today. I need a break, because your mama watched your kids help you all school year. Here it is summer and you still doing the same exact things, and you ain't nowhere near changing up how you move, changing up where them kids gonna go. All you know is my mama always had my back. My mama always been there for me. So you assume that this how it's always gonna be until you get that phone call and them doctors saying, y'all need to get here real quick because baby, ain't nothing else we can do. What do you do when your mama in the hospital and the doctor say ain't nothing you can do? They can do, and now you crying and wishing that you could have fixed it when you have the opportunity to fix it right now. Some of y'all are selfish and y'all act like mama gonna always be here, but the moment God called her to glory, now you wishing you coulda, woulda, shoulda, but you got the opportunity to do what you need to do right now. See, it's the decisions that some of y'all make. Some of y'all feel like it's always gonna be like this. Mama always gonna be able to help me, baby. The moment mama say she tired because mama want to sit there and watch the heat of the night, mama don't not want to thank you. Mama don't want to do it no more. Now y'all mad. You can't get mad because you know why? You got to understand, when you laid down and had them kids are a 365, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day job. It is a responsibility that not everybody can maintain, not everybody can hold down, but people don't understand. See, a lot of young people look at having kids, oh, it's so cutesy. I'm going to dress my baby up. I'm going to put them on matching clothes. Oh, this going to be my best friend. It's your best friend until that child grows up. It is a job that you don't get no breaks from. It is a job that we won't give up because we love our children. But let's be honest, being a parent is a full-time job. And all that cutesy stuff go out the window when that baby crying. All that cutesy stuff go out the window when you got to make a decision either to pay your light bill or buy some food. When you got to make a decision to buy them some shoes or buy some food. It's people that get in those positions, and then when they realize how hard it is, then they go to questioning, what did I do? Because you didn't take your time or you didn't listen to somebody. It's a decision that you made in the heat of a moment, because making the child felt good, but taking care of the child, that's a whole different ball game. Now you out here with responsibilities. Now you out here either being a two-parent household or a single-parent household. And sometimes people they don't want to really understand that raising a child is a job that sometimes you got to do it with tears in your eyes. Raising a child, sometimes you make decisions. You know how the older people, where my older people at? Where's my older people at? Because the older people always say, spare the child, spoil the child, spare the rod. When you don't listen to the older people that been here before, and they trying to tell you when that boy was disrespectful, hey Kim, when that boy was disrespectful, when that little girl was disrespectful, when they told you, you better discipline them, You better punish them. You better stop buying them everything. When them older people told y'all, that one right there gonna break your heart. That one right there gonna make you cry. That one right there gonna break you down. That one right there gonna have you going to God. And you thought it was cute. You thought that it was cute, but then when that child gets 10 and they disrespecting you and you can't handle them, and now you questioning every decision that you've ever made, because now you're trying to figure out why or where did I lose control. You understand me? Where did I lose control? Because if you think buying your child everything and giving your child everything that you did not have is the way to raise children, you are lost, because the more you give some of these kids, the worse they get. And y'all know what the older people always say: you creating a monster. You are creating a monster. And when you create this monster, then when the child is loose, you can't handle them, you can't control them, they don't listen to nobody, and now you on the phone with the person that been telling you for years to make sure you don't just give that child, you discipline that child, and you make sure that child earn what you are giving them. And now you are questioning everything about you and the child, and now you want some help. Remember the times when your baby daddy was called because the child was out of control, but you told your baby daddy, don't talk to my child like that. Remember the times when your baby daddy was called and to put their foot on their neck, oh, that's my baby, don't talk to my baby like that. Remember the day when your baby daddy was called and he trying to discipline, don't hit my child, don't talk to my child like that. You're not even around enough to talk to my, hey Jennifer, you're not even around enough. Remember when your baby daddy was trying to help you? Remember when your baby daddy was trying to intervene? Remember when your baby daddy was trying to discipline? Remember when your baby daddy was trying his best to do his part and you told him, don't do that, don't talk to your child like that? Now your child grown, now he's a teenager, and now you don't got no control over him, and all you can walk around and say is, I wish my baby daddy or their daddy would help me. But you got to remember when the baby daddy was trying. There are some women like that. The decision you make at a moment's time when a man, the daddy, is trying his very best, he might not be able to do it financially, but he shows up when you call him. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. When he show up and try to discipline a child, you pushed him back. But see, a lot of women, this is the decision that some women make. A lot of women want to be clapped for when they raising a child. Oh, I did it by myself. Oh, I ain't put my baby that on child support. Oh, I ain't begged nobody for nothing. Oh, I did it all by myself. Y'all want that clap back. Y'all want to be with the S on your chest. But you got to remember, these children grow up. And when some of them grow up, some of them will look back at you and tell you, you didn't let my daddy come around. You're the reason my daddy wasn't here. These kids nowadays, they grow up and remind you on everything that you didn't do, but they forget what you did do. This generation of kids will make a vlog about you and tell the whole world all your ups, your downs, your good decisions, and your bad decisions. Listen, when it comes down to it, the decisions that you make when you raising your child, you better be able to live with it. Because if you can't and that child grows up, then this is for the women that got the S on their chest and your baby daddy was trying, but you pushed him away because y'all didn't make it. Y'all not together. This for them women that's walking around here hollering by, oh, I did it by myself. They daddy wasn't around. They daddy didn't do this and they daddy didn't do that. You got to remember that them same children that you trying to shelter and hold hostage, they're going to grow up and they're going to be reminded every time, and they're going to see their daddy and they're going to ask their daddy, why weren't you there? And that man is going to be able at that point to tell them the truth. I was there, but your mama stopped me. Every time I came around, your mama argued with me. Your mama stopped me. She blocked me. She moved you away. She didn't pick up the phone. That child, that man is going to be able to tell you. And then, the only time some of y'all women want to clap or say any good thing about a man is when he doing what you want him to do. The moment that he don't do what you want him to do, now he ain't no good. Now he a deadbeat. Now he ain't helping you. All because you can no longer control him, not even with the children. Y'all be trying to hold them children hostage. Y'all be trying to hold them kids over that man's head. Do y'all really think that man lose a minute of sleep when he ain't got to worry about nobody but himself? And y'all try to be mad, but yet if you a single mother and your child go off to college, your child get into Yale, your child get into Harvard, your child go run a football, your child go to a D1 school, the moment your child got straight A's and go to a school way off, the moment your child is successful, that's when you want to beat your chest as a single mother. But the moment that child make a bad decision and you standing in front of the judge, now you trying to put it all on your baby daddy. Oh, he ain't no good. She acting like that because of her daddy. He acting like that because his daddy. But you don't want to take no responsibility. You raised the child by yourself. You was beating your chest when he was in high school, getting all them grades and running that football. But the moment he get in trouble and standing in front of a judge, now you trying to decide whose fault it is. Let's be clear. You got to keep that same energy when your child do good is when they do bad. Because remember, you was super mom as long as they were running out here bringing some money in, or you thinking they're going to bring some money in. But in the moment they in trouble, now, oh, they like that because they ain't have no daddy. Don't do that. Do not do that. I said that was for them single mothers that's around here throwing the weight around how they are a single parent and doing everything by themselves. You keep that same energy if they get in trouble. Because remember, you raised that child. Now he in trouble. Now he in front of the judge. Now y'all got to get a lawyer. Don't try to put that on the daddy when you stop the daddy from disciplining. See, the decisions that you make while these children growing up, it will reflect later in life, because the moment they get in trouble, now it's everybody else's fault. Now it's everybody else's fault. And I'm saying that because too many women want to walk around and act as if there are some men. Let me clear this up. There are some men that just don't got no baby daddy bone in their body. There are some men, thank you. There are some men that don't got no business being no daddy. Let's clear that up. Yes, there are some men that do not want to be a daddy. Okay, let's put them in a box. Then you got some men that are abusive and they harm a child. Let's put them in a box. But let's separate some of these men. Just like y'all single women want to be separated. Oh, I'm a single mother doing it by myself. I ain't put my baby daddy on child support. Y'all want to be singled out. Y'all want to be separated. But you don't want to separate the men from the boys, because there are some men that might be financially stable. Some of them might not be financially stable. But y'all always want to put every man in the same box. Let's clear this up. The conversation that I'm having right now, I ain't talking about them type of men. I'm talking about the men that want to be a part of their kid's life, and because of you, they can't be. I'm talking about when that man tried to be a part of his daughter's life, and now she don't grew up, and she hot, and she fast, and she right here in every boy's face, and every time that man tried to be her daddy, you stopped him. I'm talking about the moments when your son is being disrespectful. He being disrespectful to the women. He being disrespectful to the teachers. He being disrespectful to you. And somebody told his daddy how he was being. He come over there to the house to put his foot on his neck, and you stopped him because you talking about that's your baby. Your baby gonna grow up one day. He ain't gonna be this cutesy little, oh, he's so cute, Bubba so cute. He ain't gonna always be that cute little Bubba running around the house. Bubba gonna grow up one day, and 9 out of 10, Bubba gonna be bigger than you. And the moment Bubba think that he can run over you, the moment Bubba think he is bigger than you, when Bubba think he bigger than the program, when your teenage daughter think she bigger than the program, and now you in a situation where you can't control them, and everybody tried to tell you, and now you mad at the baby daddy. Little mama, I'm going to need you to keep that same energy when you was raising them and you was stopping everybody from telling you you're going to have to discipline that child. Even the Bible say you got to discipline your child. Y'all walk around here like the children bigger than the program. You are the parent. When do you take control of your child? Buy them everything, ain't going to get them down through there. That's why we got a bunch of children that's off in college. Come here. That's why we got a bunch of children that's off in college that can't even maintain an NIL deal. We got boys that's getting paid more than we getting paid by our checks, off of our checks, and they don't know how to budget the money because ain't nobody ever taught them about money. We got young girls going off to college, running into brick walls, and they trying to figure out, how do I handle this situation? Because you brought them everything and you didn't teach them not one thing. You never told them no. You never taught them how to budget money. You never taught them how to deserve. They daddy was never in their life to tell their daughters, look out for the kind of man that's like they daddy. The daddy didn't teach the son how to be a man, because a lot of parents, a lot of homes are single parent household, and you walk around here with an S on your chest, and when somebody say the kids need their daddy, you holler about my kids don't need their daddy. Them kids need their daddies, not just the boys, the girls do too. Daughters need their daddies in their lives. And I'm like I said, this is not about the men that don't want to be daddies. This is not about the men that'll put your child in harm's way. We separated them already. Them type of men over there in time out. We're not talking about them. I'm talking about the men that want to be. See, when you make a decision to lay down with some of these men, and you know what the problem is? I was just telling my sister this the other day. The problem is the expectations that some of y'all have when it comes to a baby daddy or a baby mama. Some of y'all have these high expectations because we look at a lot of social media, we look at a lot of TV, and we see the men that do what they supposed to. We got men being put on a screen that take their sons to get a haircut, that's outside throwing the football, throwing the softball. We see the men taking their daughters to daddy-daughter dances. We see all these things, and the expectations that some women have on some of these men that ain't never did that, ain't never played a role in their child life, and then you expect this man to be this type of man when he ain't never showed none of this. Because for one thing, he got mommy issues because mama ain't never taught him how to be a man because his daddy wasn't there. And you know how I know? Because my daddy didn't ever have his daddy in his life. So my daddy didn't really know how to be my daddy because nobody taught him how to be a daddy, how to be a man. So the version that my daddy showed me from what he was taught or what he seen. So when you lay down and you have a child and you expect a superman or a superwoman, you got to be mindful and you got to make sure, does this woman have any motherly bones in her body? Because if you lay down and have a baby with somebody that ain't got no motherly bone or no fatherly bone, you gonna be disappointed. But the only time we want to have a discussion is when Bubba off in Harvard or Bubba running a football down the field, but we don't want to go back down memory lane if Bubba standing in front of a judge or our daughters get off the chain. When you have daughters and they get off the chain, you can't just blame, oh, her daddy wasn't in her life. And then let me tell you something. You can be a super parent. What my super parents at? Raised in a two-parent household, raising their kids in a two-parent household. What my super parents at? But everybody got jobs. Everybody got cars. Everybody got a corporate job. I'm talking about my super parents that assume that this don't apply. You can be the best parent, you can. You can be with your children, can have their daddy last name. You can raise them up, and you still don't know what you getting. That child still can get off the chain. Quit walking around here like you exempt because you in a two-parent household. Quit walking around here like you exempt because you live in a gated community. Quit walking around here like you exempt because your kids got your daddy, they daddy last name. Your baby daddy wasn't by the quarter, so her having his last name, him having his last name, it ain't gonna make them know never mind, because you don't know what you raising until they get out here in this world. And the moment they get off the chain, if you a single father, had it go, oh, it's my baby mama fault. It's your baby mama fault, but you raised the child. You was a single father. So what was you doing while you was raising that child, and that child don't got off the chain like that? But don't nobody want to talk about that. It's always everybody else's fault, but don't nobody want to look in the mirror and take accountability for the choices and the decisions that is being made when the child is under the roof. As a parent, as an adult, raising these children nowadays, come here. Raising these children nowadays is way different than when we was growing up. I'm 47. Yes, just turned 47. To my older generation that understand what I'm about to say. When we was growing up, we didn't have no internet. You hear what I say? We went outside and played outside. Where I'm from, we played in the big field. We played kickball. We played sidewalk. We played what we played because we grew up in the hood. We didn't have internet. We went outside. This generation, they got Xbox. They got every Nintendo Switch. They got everything that they need in their room, and they don't go outside. I wasn't raised with no iPhone. We was raised with a house phone. Where my landline people at? If you was raised with a landline, put landline in there. Let me know. Let me know if y'all understand what I'm talking about. Because all us wasn't raised with no silver spoon in our mouth. We wasn't raised with no central air. I was raised, we put the AC unit in the window, and we had box fans. That part? We had box fans. This generation is a whole different generation. We're raising different people because this generation right here, this generation of children, they act like somebody owed them something. They act like listen, let me tell you what we've done in this generation with these kids. We take a kindergarten graduation. We put them on a sash, put kindergarten, graduated 2005. We have a big old party. They graduate. We act like they don't went to college. They wrote their name. They tied their shoe. They quit eating their snot. But we will elevate that as if they did something big. Then they graduate from 5th grade. We throw a big party. Graduate from middle school. Throw a big party. Graduate from high school. Throw a big party. But let's think about it. What did they actually do? They went to school like they were supposed to, learned ABCs, 1, 2, 3s. They learned algebra. They learned how to subtract, divide. They did what they supposed to. But us as parents, this generation, baby, we would take a prom. Listen to me. Get off my life. We would take a prom. We would get lions, tigers, and bears for a prom. And a lot of the kids that got these lion, tigers, and bears, I can guarantee you, not all, but tell me how many of them got college funds? How many of them are set up when they graduate high school, they're able to be established, but you buy lion, tigers, and bears, and when somebody say that, now people are jealous and they're mad. Because you know why? We talk about the people that look like this, but the people that look like this, their children graduate, they go to Olive Garden, they be done. You hear what I say? You hear what I say? The people, we talk about them, but you know what they do? They take their kids to Olive Garden when they graduate, but give them a big old check and they start their life. They're able to, if they wanted to open a business, they can. I'm just saying, we got to change our mindsets. We don't invest the way we should invest. We get mad if somebody say them kids don't need all them Jordans. We get mad when we say a 10-year-old don't need no iPhone 17. We get mad. Hold on, y'all. Y'all, I'm making some yellow rice and chicken. Hold on, y'all. I had to go put my yellow rice and chicken on. Listen, every decision that you make, you got to understand it will affect your offspring if you don't make better choices moving forward. Everybody want to walk around here and want to get mad when somebody say this. Listen, I told y'all, I'm going to talk about decisions, but we finna go here about school. Y'all know school starting. Come out, people, parents that got kids still go to school. Come out. Especially to y'all parents that say, I'm going to put my kids in private school, charter school, do whatever you want to do. Them your children. And you have every right and put them where you want to. But remember, you was raised off public school. You went to public school. And look at your life and you went to public school. I know it's a different opportunity. We can do whatever you want to. But remember, I'm a public school teacher. So when you knock in the public school system, baby, I'm part of that. So you can't be for me if you want to knock public school teachers. You understand me? This school year, while y'all out buying school clothes for your children, and I think I speak for all bodies that make up the school system, from the cafeteria to the janitors to the bus drivers, not just the teachers and the parapros and the admin. I think I speak for everybody when I say what I'm finna say. While you out buying your children school clothes, make sure you get the school clothes that fit. Listen, it takes too much time out of our day to tell your daughter to put on a jacket because her cleavage showing. It takes too much time out the day to tell your daughter to put on a jacket because her belly button showing, because over the summer you let her get a belly ring and she wants to show that off. Listen, tying up the shirts in the back, tying up the shirts in the front, that's for outside. That ain't for the schoolhouse. Teachers understand we doing one or two things. We're either teaching your child how to be a boss, or we're teaching your child how to become a boss. They're going to either work for somebody or they're going to work for themselves. But we can't do that when we have to put out small fires. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. We got to put out these small fires. And I'm saying this on social media because I have a lot of people that are listening, and you got kids that's in school. But let me tell you, you need to be talking to your children right now. You need to get your kids in order right now. I know school is a few weeks away, but it's time to wean them back on the school schedule. Don't think you going to get your child on a school schedule 2 days before we go back to school. Your child in summer mode. We need to start getting them, weaning them off, being up all night. We got to wean them off being up all night. Second, You let your child do, say, come, do whatever they wanted to do. You got to remind them. They don't run nothing at them people's classrooms. They don't run the classrooms. They run your house. We get it. Your kids can speak their mind at your house. We ain't arguing with you. They run your house. They don't run the bus. They don't run the cafeteria. They don't run the classrooms. Listen, when it's time to get ready to go back to school, when your kids can't wear what you don't buy. I don't care if they work this summer and they're going school shopping with the money that they made, they still need to have on clothes that fit their behind. Let me argue with some of y'all parents that want to argue about cell phones and cell phone usage and that your kids need a cell phone. Let me make this clear for everybody in the back. When we went to school, campuses was a little bit more open. In 2026, baby, schools are like Fort Knox. You hear what I say? Baby, everything in there protected. Your child don't need no cell phone. If it's an emergency, of course, get your phone. But 9 out of 10, it ain't going to be emergency all day, every day. And they got to be on their phone, be on their watches. For y'all that's arguing. You understand me? Something else. Come out. When you get to the school, the first few weeks of school, it is your opportunity as a parent to learn who your child will be in tune with. Every teacher, every hall monitor, every police, every admin, you should know who your child is engaging with. You got to be mindful because not everybody believes in what you believe in. You understand me? So you got to be mindful. I can't speak for everybody campus. I'm going to speak for mine. I teach high school. You understand me? And anytime as a parent, you need or you have an issue with me or any of the teachers that work with me, my principal, you can call him. You can call him or one of the other admin. You understand me? Quit saying, I can't stand that school. The teacher ain't. You can't say every teacher is bad, and I ain't saying every teacher is good. School finna start. Wrap your mind around how long and how you gonna be in your kids' business this school year. You hear what I say? As a parent, it is not the school's responsibility to teach your child everything. Come out. It's not. It's not the teacher's responsibility just to teach your children. If you know or you knew your child didn't pass certain tests. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn my yellow rice down. Hold it. You knew your child didn't pass that reading test. Your child didn't pass that math test. Your child struggled somewhere along the way. And you did not make sure your child get what they needed this summer. Don't you dare open your mouth. If all your child did was stay home on the video games, on their phones, on their tablets, and not one time, if your child is in the 7th grade and reading on the 5th grade level and you didn't take them to the library, you ain't got no room to say nothing. If your child didn't pass the reading test or the math test and you didn't get them a tutor or you didn't make sure they did what they needed. If you are a parent of children that's in elementary, this summer, your child should have been learning their name first and last. They should have knew every day of the week. They should know the months. They should know what year it is. They should know their address. They should know their phone numbers. They should know their birthdays. Elementary parents, your child should have been doing that at least 20 minutes a day all summer long. So when they go back to school, they don't have to be sitting there acting like they don't know what we talking about. See, y'all don't want to have this conversation, but get on in this room and sit down, get you some tea, get you a drink, get you some water, and listen to what I'm saying. If your child in middle school this year, your child in middle school, your child in 7th grade and did not read on a 7th grade reading level, when you go back to school, sit down and come up with a master plan to help your child get on the right reading level. Quit running around here mad at the school system system when you ain't even did your part as a parent. You and your children went on cruises all year. All summer long, you had your child in Zimbabwe and they didn't know how to read. And now when they go back to school, you mad at every teacher on the campus. How are you mad? What did you do this summer to make sure, to ensure that your child was reading? You understand? But that part. I can guarantee you, if as an educator, if I put on the latest TikTok trend in my classroom, every child in there gonna know every song. But yet, when it's time to learn what they need to learn, we have a lot of pushback as educators because, especially in high school, we have 50 minutes in a class. You understand me? Even if it's a block, because you will have a reading block and an English block. If it takes 20 minutes to get your child off the phone, put away headphones, pull up their clothes, go to the office and get a sweater, or go call their parents because they in dress code, if you avoid that, I'm talking about all year. Understand, some parents, and I'm speaking for all the educators, your child don't run our classroom. They're not in control in them walls. That's our domain. They've been out for a whole summer. We don't win. We don't recoup. Listen, and if you don't like your child's teacher, do not like your child's teacher because your child said that teacher is away. You understand me? Do not like your child's teacher because your child said that was a bad teacher. Get to know your child's teacher. You know what type of children you raising. You know what type of children you raising. Don't act like, oh, my little princess, your little princess rude, disrespectful, don't listen to nobody. Your little princess, your little hero, your little Spider-Man, your little Superman, he gets an attitude because you're trying to get him to do his math. And when they get agitated, you need to be telling the teacher, oh, he gonna do a little pushback, but you got to stand firm. Quit acting like your child. I have parents that say, teachers should not raise their voice at the children. Okay, come out, parents that feel like teachers should not raise their voice at the children. Come out. So, you as a parent, listening to me, know what type of child you got. What would you have a teacher do when she got 30-some children and ain't nobody listening? You want her to stand in front of the board in the class and do this. This is what y'all have in y'all mind. Class, I'm going to need y'all to settle down. I need you to sit down, Sarah. Don't stand on that desk. Stop hitting Bobby. Bobby, stop yelling. I know you need a nap. I know you ready to go home. This is what y'all want parents to do. You understand me? Like, let's be clear. This is what that's how y'all think the classroom should be. But let me put a pin in that. To all the parents that say, don't raise your voice at my child, half of y'all be cussing y'all kids out. Come here. Half of y'all be cussing these kids out. Half of y'all be screaming, Billy, don't do that. Billy, lay down. If you don't get out, stop begging me. You're getting on my nerves. That's what some of y'all houses look like. Y'all don't want nobody yelling at y'all children, but all summer, you've been yelling at your children. All summer, you've been yelling at your children. But yet, when they go to that schoolhouse, y'all expect Miss Linda to be so calm when you've been cussing your kids out all summer. Come here. So, I'm going to need you to clear that out your mind. I'm going to tell you something. I raise my voice, but not to harm your kids. I make sure your kids understand I'm in control. I'm the boss. It's my job to teach them something. And I work at a high school level. So, if you think I'm going to let a high schooler dictate how I'm going to run my class, you sadly mistaken. That ain't happening, baby. What do I got any educators on here that understand what I'm saying right now? Because it's some parents that been cussing their kids out all year long all summer long, and then as soon as that child go to school, that child off the chain because you couldn't control them, and then they get in the classroom, and that teacher just say, sit down. And that child sit down, they go home and say, my teacher, Miss Linda, was yelling at me. Was Miss Linda really yelling when you cussed them out all summer? I'm just asking. I'm not saying that that's what these teachers gonna do. But you as a parent need to know your child don't run the classroom and you don't either. It's our job to teach the children, but it's kind of hard when we get so much pushback when parents assume that they know more than a teacher should know. Listen, Shay, I used to be an educator, so you understand what I'm saying, right? You understand what I'm saying. And this by no means am I saying teachers are going to just be mean, and that ain't what I'm saying. But parents get this notion in their head that every teacher is so mean, and the moment they raise their voice, and it might not be at their child, you might have a sensitive child, and you might not ever raise your voice, and the teacher have to get control of her class, especially. Listen, this generation of kids is different. Quit assuming that your child come home and say, my teacher don't like me. Your child say that when you know what type of child you got. You know what type of child you got. Now, instead of you going out there or emailing that teacher and you're angry and you're mad at the teacher, have a conversation with the teacher and stop saying, oh, my child don't act like that. My child ain't never acted like that. My child don't do that. It's the school fault. Is it really the school fault? Is it really the school fault? Like, it's really the school fault. I don't know what you're doing on here. But what I'm saying is school finna get ready to get started. Your child, these children should know. These children should know. Listen, as an educator, I'm going to say it again. We're doing one or two things. We're either preparing your child to work for a boss or preparing your child to become a boss. We're doing one or two things. And in both of those scenarios, they still got to be educated. You feel what I'm saying? I don't care if all they do is go to high school and get a high school diploma. Y'all got to teach y'all children at least get your high school diploma. I don't know where y'all get this notion from where these kids feel like I can be a YouTuber and make a lot of money. That is so. But how many YouTubers actually make millions of dollars? Okay. You got to teach your child at least get a high school diploma. That part, Monique. But these parents don't want to hear that. These parents don't want to hear that, Monique. These parents want to be right, and everybody else is wrong. Yelling at these kids is wrong, and it's our fault. Listen, to y'all lovely parents in the back that want to take y'all kids to Dunkin' and Starbucks and Chick-fil-A and Burger King early in the morning and McDonald's, y'all be holding up the line. When I say that, first period is a must. Why do y'all think that taking y'all kids to get something to eat and them being late 20, 25, 30 minutes, they miss half of the class and then they fall behind and now you mad as a parent? I work in the high school. For some reason, first period, we have the highest amount of tardies because parents, you are your child's person. They only can do what you allow them to do. You need to tell your children, first period, get your behind up and get there. If they want to go get something to eat, I'm not stopping you. Make sure they get their behind up early enough, grab them something to eat, and get the first period. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about first period. We don't have enough kids in the chairs. Y'all get mad. Listen, parents, do not wait to the 7th or 8th week of the 9 weeks. There's 9 weeks in each quarter. Why do y'all wait till 7 or 8 weeks to come to the school and to ask the teachers why your child failing? You should know by the 3rd week what your child doing, what your child ain't doing, what your child missing, what your child ain't missing, how your child acting. You should do not wait. And this goes for parents across the board. There are 9 weeks. 9. There are 9 weeks. Don't wait till the 7th or 8th week before the 9 weeks are over for you to be questioning what's going on with your child. There's a progress report being sent out. You should know what's going on with your child at all times. This school year, get in your kids' business and stay there to the last day of school. I know life be life and it be hard sometimes, but get in your kids' business this school year. In order for us as educators to do a stupendous job teaching your child, it's up to you. Because when we know parents that care about their children and care about their education, it makes it a little bit more easier, because now that teacher knows if I fail at my job and I don't reach out, I don't stay on this child, that parent will be to this school talking to my admin, and the admin has every right to have a meeting to find out what is going on with my child or with these students. See, y'all parents, the only time y'all want to come to the school is when y'all child say, Miss Pray don't like me. Miss Sue was yelling at me. Tim was looking at me. Oh, Tim looked up. The only time some of y'all parents come to the school is when y'all child say somebody did something to them. But you know what type of child you got. How do you come to the school mad, gunning, rude, disrespectful, ain't trying to listen, when you cuss your child out all summer long, when you know that child don't do what you ask them to do? You understand me? That part. Do you not understand that it is your responsibility? It is your responsibility as a parent to ensure that your child is getting the education they're supposed to get. We live in a free world. We're not in a third world country. Your child gets free education, and they're supposed to get everything that they're supposed to get without missing a beat. But some of y'all parents only come to the school when y'all child tell y'all something went wrong. The child say, my teacher was yelling at me. Baby, y'all had a news press in front of the school. Y'all be in front of the camera. Oh, y'all need to get rid of that teacher because that teacher was yelling at my child. Y'all go out there with the news people if y'all feel like it's a sexy teacher. Oh, that teacher needs to be fired because they was dressing too sexy. Y'all will come to the school for that. But you won't come to the school to ensure your child is doing what they supposed to do. You understand me? Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all would debate if a parent of a child posts a teacher and say, that's my baby. Because that teacher is beautiful. That teacher got hips. That man is fine. Because y'all think that do y'all think we got ugly teachers at schools? Like, I'm just asking a question. So the teacher should look like what? Have turtlenecks on with skirts down to their ankles, loose. The guys should wear big sweaters. And like, that is not how teachers are teaching. That part. Y'all got to stop expecting miracles when you know how your child is. You know how you are as a parent. If your child, listen, I'm an English teacher, I'm a reading teacher. I got another one on here. I'm speaking right now for my English teachers, for my reading teachers. Do I have any other reading teachers, English teachers on here? Listen, parents, you want to know the biggest pet peeve of mine? The biggest pet peeve for an English teacher or a reading teacher is for us to ask a child, one, to use your imagination. This generation of kids don't know nothing about using no imagination. If I gave a prompt on the board and said, we got a box, a tree, and a branch. Use your imagination and write a paragraph with that. The half of the kids gonna do this right here. I don't know how to start this off. How do I write a paragraph? What is a paragraph? Because this generation don't got no imagination. And it ain't that our kids can't read. A lot of our kids can read, but a lot of our kids can't comprehend what they read. And if you think I'm lying, have your child read at least 30 minutes a night, and when they're done, have them either write or explain to you what they read. And you know why? Because y'all too busy. When you tell your child to come out, you in one room, you on the phone, or you texting them, or you allow them to text. No, I need you to be able to write a complete sentence. Our kids, they don't know how to do that. You understand? That part. Listen, we already don't get paid a whole lot. We don't get paid a whole lot. Y'all got to stop that. But if y'all want us to help y'all children, we going to need y'all to understand something. Everything starts at home. It starts at, where Monique at? Monique, hey, Nisha, put it in the chat, Monique. Somebody on YouTube, somebody on Facebook. It starts at home. It do not start when your child leave home. It do not start when your child get on the bus. It do not start when your child is at the school. Let me tell you something. I'm talking about this to the first day of school. Get on here. Listen to me, parents. Listen to me, parents. Understand something. Thank you. Listen to me. Every parent on here, understand something. Your child should know this. It don't start at school. If some parents are not able to put their kids on the bus, some parents are not able to take their kids to school. Some parents are not able to be home when their kids are leaving for school. You understand me? We live in an imperfect world. People work different hours. We ain't got, every parent ain't like Portrait in the Pantry where parents, oh, I'm going to take my kids to school. Some kids walk to school. Some kids ride the bus. Some kids catch rides. Some people, it's always a lot of the ways. But let me tell you something. About school. Before your child leave your house, come here, parents. Before your child leave your house to go to school, I don't care if you got one child. I don't care if you got 5. Before your child leave your house to go to school, this is a conversation that you need to have. Listen to me. Your child should know. They better get their bottoms out, tops out, underwear out, t-shirt out, belt out, sock out, shoes out, backpack out, phone chargers out, earphone chargers out, laptops out, laptop chargers out, every pencil, every folder, every homework assignment. They better have it. Everything better be right there. So in the morning, when they get up, we ain't got to be looking for nothing. We ain't got to look for not one thing, first and foremost. Second thing, your children better know this. If I get a phone call that you was at them people's school showing out, if I get a phone call because you was in dress code, if I get a phone call because you was late to class, if I get a phone call because you was asleep in class, it's going to be a misunderstanding. Your child should know it's going to be a misunderstanding if you get a phone call. Do you understand me? Because you as a parent, you trying to make ends meet. You got to focus on what you doing. And anytime the school call, that thing, what my real parents said, when the school call you, doesn't that do something to you? It has your mind like, dang, why is the school calling me? If the school call you and you trying to work, you got a deadline, or you work at Amazon, you got to, whatever it is you do to make a living, it disrupts your whole day. Your child should know, if I get a phone call, and then something else this school year, all the men come to the front. I want all the men to come to the front, and I want y'all to sit on y'all hands. I want every man on here to understand something. I don't care what you and your baby mama got going on. I don't care what you and your ex got going on. When you go get a haircut, your son should be getting a haircut. When it's wintertime, you need to make sure that them kids got scullies on and jackets on and scarves on. Even in Florida, the temperature drops a little low in Florida. It don't snow in Florida, but it does not mean it don't get cold in Florida. If you are a man, quit just showing up to the football games and show up whenever them kids ain't acting right. We need the men to show up like they show up to the football games. Mamas are tired. Every time the phone rang, they'll go to mama's picking up the phone, got to go to the school, got to deal with everything. We need these men to show up in droves. We need y'all to show up, and we need y'all to tell the women, take a step back, I got this. When the school call as a man and they say your son was disrespectful, even if you're not with his mama, I need him to be scared, because he know you're going to put your foot on his neck when you see him. Your daughter, when they tell you, or your daughter was acting up in school and they say, I'm going to call your daddy, she should be trembling, because she knows if my daddy involved, I'm in trouble. Your daughter should know if they have to call your daddy, baby, I don't even want to go home. I know the women always on the forefront. You hear what I say? I know y'all women on the forefront, but I'm gonna need for y'all to take a step back and let these men show up. We tired as mothers. The mothers do everything. This school year, we need to see the men going to the first day of school, every third week of school. Daddies, show up. Y'all gather up, do what you gotta do. Every time you get a haircut, your son should get a haircut. Check on your grown daughters. Don't let your daughter be around here listening to women like Woo Lady, getting her to go trick in the streets because she ain't had the right upbringing. Step up and be a man. Y'all have 101 excuses, and this ain't for all men. If you a man and you been doing your job, this message ain't for you. But if you are a man and you dropped the ball last school year, you got some grace. We giving you another opportunity to get it right, because you need to show up for your child. You need to show up for your children. I don't understand some of y'all men. Y'all want to get mad. Y'all want to show up to the football games, and then they pack the football games out. But yet you get a haircut. How you get a haircut how you as a man hang with men that don't take care of their kids? I'll wait. How you as a man hang with other men that don't take care of their kids? I'm just asking. I'm asking for every woman on here. Because if you are a man, a grown man, nothing but jail can stop you from being a father to your children. And that's the problem with some of these kids. They say, I'm going to call daddy. These kids be like, call my daddy, call my daddy. But when they say, I'm going to call mama, these kids you see tears coming down when you say, I'm calling mama. Oh, now you crying because I'm going to call your mama? Because they already know. When my mama come to this school, my mama showing all the way out. And come here, women. Come here. Come here, women. Come here, women. To y'all women that like to go to the school with no bra on, no panties on, you don't want to comb your hair, you get out the bed, ain't brush your teeth, you got white stuff in your mouth, you want to go out there showing your natural behind. Not this school year. You embarrass those kids. Now they picking on them because you didn't put no clothes on your behind. You too grown for that. Get your behind up and put a bra on. Why would you go out in public looking like that? Why would you roll out of bed with your hair sticking up on your head? You ain't got no bra on, everything hangling and jangling. Why do you do that to your children? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Put some clothes on this school year. This a whole new school year. Whole new school year. It's a whole new school year. You hear what I say? This year, we're going to do things different. You're not going to just be running to the school when your child say it's a problem. No, baby. Like I said, if you need to write this down, write it down. There's 9 weeks in a quarter. 9. Third week, you at that school. Emailing, calling. Do what you got to do. Stay a part of your kids' life. Y'all ain't got no excuse because I'm telling y'all. When you go out school shopping, I'm telling you how to spend your money. I am. Yeah, and I know somebody saying, how she going to tell me how to spend my money? Because I am. I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you help the teachers. Let me know. Hold on. Let me tell you something about that. Somebody said maybe parents do that to embarrass their kids. It's a way to embarrass your kids, and it's a way to embarrass your children. Because embarrassing your children with no bra on, not a little boy saying, oh, your mama was out here with no bra on. Oh, I did this. They minds are different than when we were growing up. That's what I'm saying. It's okay to embarrass your children, but it's a different way. Don't do it like that to give the other kids something to crack on the kids or jaw on the kids or whatever it is that these kids are saying now. That's my only thing. And I get it. I get it. You feel what I'm saying? I get it. But my thing is, we got to do better as parents. We can't wait to the end of the school year to make a whole post. Oh, I'm taking my kids out of public school. Public schools failed my kids. Public school, them the worst teachers. I'm a public school teacher. And how do you put me in a box with your kids, public school teachers, because of the teachers that your kids had, and not just that, because the lack thereof, when you didn't show up as a parent all year, but you automatically say public school is the worst thing the kids can do. How? When half of y'all went to public school. I don't care what kind of job you got. You ain't going to tell me, because it wasn't even no private schools back in the days. But don't come on here and make a whole post at the end of the school year talking about, oh, public school is the worst. How? How do you say that when, so you telling me everything that you did, you went to the school, you talked to the admin, and they didn't change, and you took your kids out of that school and put them in another school, and every public school you went to, they got the worst teachers in the world. I need some public school teachers on here to back me up. I need public school teachers on here to back me up. They want to put public school teachers, everybody the same, put them in one pot. Excuse me. Public school teachers. Good. You can't just say that. That's my point. I'm going to need for parents to get in their kids' business. We have so many kids that hide behind pain because we're not in our kids' business. We got kids, I work at a high school. We got girls that look at smaller girls and assume that being small is what they're supposed to be. And it don't start at school. They see what they see on the internet and they assume this is how they're supposed to be. You hear what I'm saying? You as a parent, it's your responsibility to make sure that your child gets everything they're supposed to get. And do not blame just the school system when you as a parent didn't even get in your kids' business all school year. It's a new school year. That part. Now that's the thing. Having your parent come to the school and you know you're in trouble, that's embarrassing all by itself. Stop assuming that the teacher harmed your child because her voice elevated, because if she got 35 kids, because y'all know the governor has taken the cap off and they can push kids in the classroom. So if a teacher got 35 or 38 kids and your child in there and your child is sensitive, but the teacher raised their voice, and it might not be to harm nobody, it's to get control of the classroom, because you ain't gonna tell me you went in no classroom with 38 students and you talking like this. Come on, everybody, sit down. And them kids just listened. Okay. Them kids ain't just listen. See, this what I'm talking about. When we got too many parents that want to be the teacher and want to dictate how the teacher teach, if you don't like your child's teacher, change that child from that class. And you got to understand, as a parent that feel like their child is sensitive, you know your child gonna be in the real world one day, and you not gonna always be there. You got to prepare your child to defend themselves, to be able to talk up for themselves. Quit thinking that you're protecting your kids, because at the end of the day, you are their voice. But when they're going into a school system and around other kids, you got to stop talking to your child like mama gonna be there every day. Mama ain't gonna be there every day. Your child coming home crying every day because you think you gonna go out there and scream a child that was yelling at your child. That ain't gonna happen. Even if you go to the school and they remove that child, one thing about this generation, no. They're gonna have the other kids saying, oh, they told on me, so I got in trouble. See, that kind of stuff. Avoid your child being embarrassed or sitting by themselves or being singled out. Teaching your child to talk up for themselves, to defend themselves. They don't like something, let them listen, hey. Because you as a mom, you as a dad, you're not gonna always be able to be there for your child. That's what I'm saying. But you can't blame the whole public school system for what's going on with just your child. And I don't understand that. And I'm speaking for public school teachers, and I said what I said. And I said what I said. I'm speaking for public school teachers. It's going to be another school year, and I'm going to talk about school all the way into the first week of school. We got to do better this year. Fathers, men, if you got children, you need to be in your children's life. Anybody that's following me, knowing I'm going back to school, if you don't mind supporting your girl, I created Pretty Brown back to school Amazon wish list. A few people already don't supported your girl, but if you don't mind supporting your girl so that when I go back, I can get on there and let them know the Pretty Brown clique sent me back to school with all the school supplies. All you got to do is look on my page. There is a link. All you got to do is scan that QR code. It'll take you straight to the link. Support your girl. See? A lot of people don't understand what be going on. They just be running their mouth, but then they get mad when somebody tell the truth. It is your responsibility as a parent to ensure that your child is getting everything that they need, him or her. It is not just a teacher responsibility. It ain't the whole school fault if your child fall behind. Your child falling behind, it's 9 weeks in a quarter. 9. In 9 weeks, like I said, write this down. The 3rd week, you should be on your child behind. You should be on your teacher behind. It's 9 weeks in a quarter. Don't wait till the 7th or the 8th week to come gunning to the school. Because, baby, by that time, grades finna get ready to go in. And then you're going to be disappointed. Because the grades ain't going to reflect what you think they should reflect because your child came home. And you know what kids love to say? That teacher wasn't teaching me. That's the number one thing kids say. That teacher wasn't teaching me. So you waited 9 weeks to tell your parent that that teacher wasn't teaching you nothing. So it took 9 weeks, and you sat there for 9 weeks and didn't tell your parents nothing, and now report cards getting ready to come out. Now the counselors and the teachers got a slew full of appointments because now they're trying to figure out what's going on with their child. And the teacher, no baby, it don't start at school. It starts at home. It starts when they leave that house. It starts when they getting ready for school, when they getting dressed for school the night before. Get your children up and make sure they got everything, especially if you're a parent that you can't see your kids off. You're going to be gone before they get on the bus, or you're going to be gone before the school let in. Whatever it is, make sure that your child is dressed properly. Make sure, quit all this Starbucks run, Dunkin' runs, Burger King runs. That part. Quit all that. First period in high school matters. First period in high school matters. Quit sending your child 30 minutes after the bell rang because you want to feed them. And I'm going to keep saying that. I don't know what it is about y'all. You cannot wait till after school to feed them. Why y'all always got to feed them early in the morning? Why they got to go to Starbucks or Dunkin' or Chick-fil-A, Burger King, McDonald's? They want to do that? I ain't even saying don't do it. All I'm saying is get them up a little early. It don't start at school. It starts at home. Y'all support y'all live hosts because I know I done came back. I've been gone a few days. I was on vacation. Gave me a little time to recoup. Now I'm back, hollering and screaming at somebody in the back. Because of what I'm saying, every decision that you make, and you got to understand, you got to teach your child at home. Teach your children at home and understand it ain't everybody's responsibility. It's yours as a parent to ensure that the teachers that's teaching your child doing what they're supposed to. And like I'm going to say this, but one thing about the principal and the assistant principals at my school, the admin at my school, baby, we'll have a whole meeting when they go to looking at them kids' grades and they go to seeing kids failing. They go to holler about what's going on, why this child lacking, why this child. They get on to us. I can't speak for every admin. I'm talking about my admin. Even though I don't be agreeing with everything, I can bump heads with a few on, but that's their job to ensure that we're doing what we're supposed to do in the classroom as an educator. But some of y'all don't get that. Hey, welcome in. Somebody said they miss me. As an educator. But as an educator, I can't do my job without the help of the parents. Parents, I'm going to need y'all to step up. Men, I want to see more men than mothers coming to the school. How about we do that? Y'all will show up to the football games. Y'all will show up to the football field. But when it comes to everything else, we hardly ever see y'all. Parents, make time to go meet your kids' teachers. Talk to them. Have conversations. Get the vibe. See how you feeling about this teacher. Because I know I don't win and I be like, I don't like that teacher. And I get my child right out of there. Because you can get a vibe sometimes about the people that's going to be over your child. Excuse me. Even down to the bus drivers. You don't get the good vibe from that bus driver? Call the bus depot. Call the school. Let them know. I don't get no good vibe from that bus driver. I don't like the way that bus driver is. It's your responsibility as a parent to make sure your child get what they need when it comes to school. If you don't got no kids in school, this ain't for you. If you a man that step up with your children, this ain't for you. If you a woman that go to the school decent, this ain't for you. But for y'all undecent, want to go to the school with your hair sticking up, no bra, no panties on, oh, I'm talking to you. For y'all men that walk around here with your hair cut, but your son hair ain't cut, I'm talking to you. If you got a daughter and you a man and her hair ain't combed and you ain't got no problem with it, I'm talking to you. When wintertime comes, even in Florida, no, it don't snow in Florida. That part. Listen, it don't snow in Florida, but you better make sure them kids got scullies on and jackets on and scarves on and gloves on, whatever it takes. This school year, we gonna do better. First period matters. Your child should be in first period. Not getting Burger King, not getting McDonald's, not getting Dunkin', not getting Starbucks to be cute, not going to the Mexican restaurant, getting them a big tea and some tacos. None of that. Get that behind in school first period. period. What are y'all thinking about? Why do y'all think first period is not important? Some of your kids in English first period, and then you get mad, 9 weeks come, they failing because they missed a whole 6 weeks of school because they're late every day. Y'all don't get that. Then you want to get mad. Then you want to get mad at the public school. You got to make a whole, I'm taking my kids out of public school. Public school is, I'm a public school teacher. How dare you? I'm a public school teacher. You faulting me for your child? You faulting me for your child? I'm a public school teacher, and I'm speaking for every public school teacher it is. We got to do better. Listen. Hey, Natasha, Natasia, I was just in the Bahamas over the weekend, girl. I was in Bimini, honey. Yes, honey. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Listen, I hope y'all enjoyed y'all live host today. Welcoming me back. I appreciate the love. It was a slow growth, but we did it. Listen, y'all got to come in here and support y'all live hosts. Anybody that want to support your live host, y'all know I'm a school teacher, and I created a small, and I ain't even do it big. Listen, support your live host and back to school. I created an Amazon wish list. You don't have to. If you do, and like I said, I'm thanking everybody that already did. Some of y'all showing out because I didn't expect, because last year I did it. Nobody supported me, but this year, y'all putting it in the bag. Thank you. Jess Reese, thank you. Y'all putting it in the bag this year. Y'all showing out for y'all, girl. The love is real. Thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. I want to thank everybody that came in, that chatted with me, that engaged with me. If you are not following me, make sure you are following me. I'm on YouTube at PrettyBrown43. If you are not following me on YouTube, if you haven't subscribed and you are new here, make sure you subscribe to your girl. If you are on my TikTok, on my Facebook, on my Instagram, make sure you subscribe. Follow. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. YouTube is the only different name. Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. My name is Charnetta Pray Hunter. If you are not following your girl, what are you doing? I'm one of the realest live hosts you're going to come across. And every day we talk about something different. I keep it real. I don't water nothing down. I don't sugarcoat nothing. I tell y'all how it is. And it's up to you. Thank you, new subscriber. Listen, and it's the truth. I know sometimes the truth hurt, but don't get mad. Just say ouch. Why you get mad when the truth hurts? And everything I said might not be pertaining to you. But if it is, or if you know somebody I'm talking to, say ouch for them. Because it's time to do better than what we do. Because every decision that you may think it only affects you. It affects the whole household. It affects everybody that you are attached to. You know how you get on here, some people get on here and post fights. Even though as an adult, you fighting somebody recording you. You got to remember, if you got little people watching you, when they post a fight about you as an adult, you got to know how your child gonna say, if you lose a fight, oh, your mama got beat up, oh, your daddy got beat up. Like, you got to think about that when you showing out and people recording you. Even if you win, they looking at, oh, your mama ain't had no panties on, or your mama breast was all out, or your mama did, like, people look, every decision that you make, you got to understand, people record everything, and then when they record it and post it, you got to know how embarrassed your child is. But some of y'all don't think about that when y'all out here thinning and improving and fighting on everybody. So think about that the very next time when you want to fight and post something and you got children, even if your child's small. Listen, thank you for the follow. Thank y'all for the support. Like I said, I created a Pretty Brown Click Teacher wish list. The link is on my page. Go look on my page, find that, scan that QR code. Y'all, come on, let's fill that box up so when I open my box, I can let the world know, or the pretty brown click. But even if y'all don't, like I said, I already got some people that already supported it. So I'm gonna have a box this year. Last year I ain't have a box, but I'm gonna have a box this year. You hear what I say? But listen, let's get ready to pray. I appreciate all the love coming back. Everybody that tapped the screen, that shared it out, that supported the live, that didn't support the live, everybody that engaged. Listen. Y'all know that I love y'all in real time. Like I love y'all down. Like I love y'all for real. Like I love you, love you, love you. Yes. Listen, let's get ready to pray. Let's get ready to pray. Repent of all my sins. Lord Jesus, I come to you humbly. Thank you in advance for choosing me to be the person you chose to speak to your people. Lord, open every door that needs to be open and close every door that needs to be closed. Close the mouths of the enemy. Close the ears of the prince of the air. Lord, you are all knowing and you know exactly what everybody needs. Lord, if it's a parent or parents that's out there and they're going through a hard time, especially when it's school time to get those kids school closed, Lord, I'm asking that you open up that avenue, open up a path. May they encounter somebody that can help them and lead them to find the things that they need to make sure that children go back to school with every single thing that they need. It might not be what they want, but Lord, you are an all-knowing God and you see things abroad and you know what everybody needs. It might not be what they want. Lord, anybody is sick on my life, I'm asking that you heal them from the inside out, because you said by your stripes we are healed. If anybody is weak on my life, I'm asking that you pull them close and whisper in their ear and let them know when we're weak, you're strong. Teach your people to understand that you can use anybody, a word from you through them to them. It doesn't matter. You can use anybody to get a word across. Lord, we're not wondering what you're going to do. We thank you in advance for what you're about to do. Lord, Lord, don't let this message return unto you void. Don't let it fall on deaf ears. Lord, let it reach the people that it should reach. And not wondering what you're going to do. Thank you in advance for what you're about to do. In your son, Jesus' name, amen. Listen, anybody that want to support your girl, click the link on my Amazon wish list. Hey, to my on my Amazon wish list. Go ahead and let's fill up that box. Let me go back with everything on that wish list. And if I don't, it's still fine. But until the next time, I want y'all to know that I love y'all. I love y'all down. I love y'all down. I love y'all. And there ain't nothing you can do about it. Until the next time.